I have been asked to review these vitamins so many times, and today I'm gonna do it. So let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Dr. Jennifer Lincoln, board-certified OBGYN, author, educator, and the host of this lovely YouTube channel, which is the health class you wish you had in high school. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss an upload, and follow me at my other socials at Dr. Jennifer Lincoln elsewhere. You have asked me to review URO vitamins so many times in my TikTok DMs, my Instagram DMs, my YouTube comment section where I've done other reviews of other products, and I'm finally doing it. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So when you said URO vitamins, I thought it was one type of vitamin. But when I went to the website, I saw that it's made by the company O positive, which also happens to be my blood type. Woohoo! And I saw that they've got a lot of different vitamins, one of which I've already reviewed, the Flow PMS gummies. And you can see what I think about them up here in this video here. Yeah, I can tell you it wasn't good, but I dive into the data and the science behind that there. So now just focusing on the two different URO vitamins that they've got, which are specific to bladder health, URO, UTI, urinary tract, that's what they're talking about here. They've got a lot of other stuff we could review, but I only have so much time in my life right now. Okay, so the first product we're gonna review are the URO urinary tract protection vitamins, or whatever they're called, supplements. They're antibiotic free, and it looks like you can get a 1-month supply for $32. So about 30 bucks a month. Doesn't break the bank, but it should still be money worth well spent, right? But it's still 30 bucks that if it doesn't work, you should know about it so you can spend it on like other fun things, right? So I'm looking at the ingredients and they've got 3 separate things here. Vitamin C, which it says to acidify the urine. Cranberry extract, which has PACs, which are pro-acanthocyanids. That's why we love an abbreviation, that help keep the harmful bacteria like E. coli from sticking to the bladder and the urethra. And lastly, D-mannose, which functions for the same thing. They say to keep bacteria from sticking. Okay, let's talk about these claims. And here's what they say about this product. Easy peasy. Get it? P, that's what they did there. Peeing should be simple, but sex, sweat, and stress often get in the way. Do they? So it says that this product is formulated with clinically studied ingredients to, do all these things. They've got these urinary health capsules. They talk about their ingredients. Then you scroll down to the section that says, is URO for you? And this is where it's really important. So they say, if you check any of these boxes, URO is for you. Number 1, you're prone to urinary tract infections. Actually, that's true. I'll talk about that in a second. You're sexually active and want better stress-free sex. So they mean anybody having sex. And lastly, you want to protect your urinary tract health. So like you have a bladder. So basically what they're saying is that this is for you if you have a bladder, you have sex, and also if you have recurrent UTIs. But they're saying if any of these apply, you should have it. But does the data back it up? Not so much. So there's really good data to show that cranberry extract that has those PACs in it can decrease the risk of bladder infections, but only in certain populations, not for everybody walking around or everybody having sex. So 3 main categories you could benefit from this. If you get recurrent or repeat bladder infections, if you're a kid who gets a bladder infection, or if you have another high-risk reason, like you have a catheter in your bladder. And the risk was really good, between 25 and 50% risk reduction of these kinds of infections in these specific groups. However, for people who have no issues, even people who are sexually active and don't have an issue with bladder infections, or who have no other issues at all, taking these compounds regularly is a waste. Is it harmful? Probably not, unless it has to do with you spending money that you didn't need to spend. It's important to know the dosage. So the dosage that's in this product is probably the right dose to get those effects in those high-risk populations. Now that's just the cranberry extract. As for the D-mannose, there's not a ton of good data for UTIs. And vitamin C, I mean, it's fine. You probably just get enough vitamin C from your diet, but whatever. So my conclusion on this vitamin, it's probably not harmful. But the most important ingredient in it, number 1, the PACs, that cranberry extract, you can get it in other products on Amazon, like these 2 products here, for a lot cheaper, like $11 to $14 a month. And number 2, I really can't stand this company because of their false advertising, in addition to their other product, their Flow PMS vitamin, which I've talked about elsewhere, as well as this product where they're making it sound like anybody who has a bladder should be taking it. And that's just simply not true. So if you buy it from them, you're supporting that false advertising. So just some food for thought. Let's move on to the second URO vitamin. This one. Okay, this one is called the URO Vaginal Probiotic Capsule. Same exact cost for a month's supply. Okay, and right off the bat, what the website says, vaginal probiotics for healthy odor and pH. Now, how many times am I gonna have to say that vaginas are supposed to smell like vaginas? And if they don't, you should come and get checked out, because we have this whole theory that it's not supposed to have any sort of odor at all, or it's supposed to smell like a rose bush or whatever, but that's based on marketing like this that shows these, beautiful pink backgrounds, and it's so cute and supporting your vagina. Oh, it says to supercharge your vagina. I don't think I want my vagina to be supercharged. I want my vagina to be like relaxed, fine. All of that aside, let's move on to what the probiotic blend is. So they're all different strains of lactobacillus, which are good bacteria. However, none of them have the good strain that is the most well-studied for vaginal health, which is Lactobacillus crispatus. There's good data in some populations that probiotic can be good for people's vaginas. So did I just say vaginas? I meant vaginas. Supercharged vagina, just got confused. So that's kind of weird that they don't have that strain. And the other thing, the XOS thing, that is just like food for the probiotics. It keeps it alive. So when it comes to the marketing, where they have this claim, which I already went over, for healthy vaginal odor and pH, and then when you scroll down further and you see their like social media influencers that they've got promoting this, where it says, don't just take our word for it. And it makes me so sad. My gyno recommended, a good smell is no smell. Your gyno is an idiot if that's what they're telling you. The next one, I don't worry about uncrossing my legs in a crowded room. Honey, I'm sorry if you think that there might be an actual infection and you should get that looked at. Or maybe it's just you're super self-conscious because a gyno told you that no smell is good smell. The next one, I feel more confident. Vagina now smells normal and tastes normal. Honey, vaginas, they're supposed to smell and taste like vaginas. And that makes me so sad, because they know that if they have this out there, they're making you sad about yourself and feeling like you have to buy something. And so you spend money on their product. So that's a big, no thank you. And then when it comes to the data, like I said, they don't have the right strain of probiotic. They also don't have the right route. If you think that you taking a little pill by mouth is somehow going to get to your vagina and supercharge it, I'm sorry, but let's talk about all the things that get digested in the gastric acid along the way. So yes, sometimes vaginal probiotics are warranted, but it should be the right strain, and it should also be placed vaginally. And please, please, please do not go sticking things in your vagina without having an examination and making sure. You really need to do that, because I have a whole video on. Actually, I have a couple of things that you shouldn't put in your vagina, and it gets real bad real fast. So please do not do that. So my conclusion on this vitamin, skip it. It's a big old waste of money. And in general, I would recommend that you don't give any money to this company at all for the shame-based marketing, the scientific inaccuracies, and the way that they profit off of shame and misinformation. My biggest pet peeve. Okay, so now that I've reviewed these vitamins, what questions do you have? If you want to know the data and the science, show notes, go to my references and resources as always, and think about, let me know what else you could spend this 30 to potentially $60 a month on, because I can think of like a lot better things. All right, everybody, stay safe.